Charlotte of Mecklenburg-Strelitz, 1744 to 1818. Queen consort of King George III, Charlotte of Mecklenburg-Strelitz served as Queen of Great Britain and Ireland for over 50 years. A patron of the arts and sciences, she supported musicians like Mozart and helped advance botany through Kew Gardens. Known for her refined manners and strong sense of duty, she maintained a composed public presence during George III's struggles with mental illness. She raised 15 children and was deeply devoted to family life. Her portraits often reflect neoclassical grace and royal elegance. She remains a symbol of Georgian court dignity. Princess Charlotte of Wales, 1796 to 1817. The only child of George IV and heir to the British throne, Princess Charlotte was widely loved by the British public. Her marriage to Prince Leopold was seen as a hopeful union for the future of the monarchy. Tragically, she died in childbirth at the age of 21, plunging the nation into mourning. Her death paved the way for the eventual rise of Queen Victoria. Portraits of Charlotte capture her youthful beauty and romantic charm. She represents both lost potential and enduring affection in British royal history. Maria Amalia of Saxony, 1724 to 1760, born into Saxon royalty, Maria Amalia became Queen of Naples and Sicily, and later Queen of Spain through marriage to Charles III. She was known for her intelligence, devotion to family, and strong Catholic faith. Maria Amalia helped foster the cultural and architectural development of Naples and Madrid. She supported artists and architects and was considered both elegant and modest. Her Baroque portraits often depict her in elaborate court dress with soft, maternal expressions. Her legacy endures through the Bourbon dynasties she helped shape. Elizabeth Farnese, 1692 to 1766. Elizabeth Farnese was the powerful and politically astute Queen of Spain, married to Philip V. Known for her ambition and strategic mind, she influenced European politics by securing thrones for her children. She ruled as de facto regent during much of her husband's reign. Though not initially welcomed at the Spanish court, she gained dominance through clever alliances and careful control. Her portraits depict a commanding woman in stiff court attire, often with a penetrating gaze. She left behind a dynasty that would shape Bourbon Europe. Anne of Denmark, 1574 to 1619. As Queen consort of James VI, and Anne of Denmark was Queen of Scotland, England, and Ireland. A strong patron of architecture, theater, and the arts, she brought continental style and flair to the Stuart court. Though her marriage was politically strategic, she carved out her own identity through cultural influence. She was known for her elegance, intelligence, and occasional political independence. Her portraits often show elaborate gowns, pearl-laced hairstyles, and the poise of a Renaissance queen. Anne helped shape early 17th century royal fashion and spectacle. Caroline of Ansbach, 1683 to 1737. Caroline was the queen consort of King George II and a key figure of Britain's early Hanoverian court. Deeply intellectual and politically shrewd, she maintained close ties to Enlightenment thinkers such as Leibniz. She played a significant role in managing both public opinion and royal policies during her husband's reign. Caroline promoted religious tolerance and supported hospitals and charities. Her portraits show her in regal Baroque settings, often surrounded by books or classical motifs. She remains one of the most respected queens of the Georgian age. Charlotte Napoleon Bonaparte, 1802 to 1839. The daughter of Joseph Bonaparte and niece of Napoleon I, Charlotte was an artist and cultured aristocrat. Raised in exile in the US and Italy, she painted landscapes and portraits and was influenced by romantic and neoclassical ideals. Though born into imperial power, she lived a quieter, artistic life after the fall of the Bonapartes. She moved in elite cultural circles and maintained connections with royal families. Portraits depict her with dark curls, contemplative eyes, and early 19th century refinement. Charlotte is remembered as a sensitive and talented Bonaparte. Mary II of England, 1662 to 1694. Mary II ruled England, Scotland, and Ireland, jointly with her husband William III after the Glorious Revolution. A devout Protestant, she was admired for her calm leadership, modesty, and religious conviction. Though her marriage was politically arranged, it was a loyal and stable partnership. She ruled independently while William was away on military campaigns. Her portraits show regal poise, often in richly embroidered gowns with soft, thoughtful features. Mary helped solidify parliamentary monarchy in Britain. Sophie of Bavaria, 1805 to 1872, Archduchess of Austria and mother of Emperor Franz Joseph I. Sophie wielded considerable power behind the scenes of the Habsburg court. She was a staunch conservative and heavily involved in shaping imperial policy, especially during the revolutions of 1848. Often at odds with Empress Elizabeth, Sisi, she prioritized dynastic order and discipline. Her influence extended into Austria's foreign and domestic affairs. Portraits show her in dark, stately garments, often with a strict expression. Sophie was known as the only man at court for her political will. Catherine de Lorraine, 1552 to 1596, a Duchess of Montpensier and a devout member of the Catholic League during France's wars of religion. Catherine was fiercely loyal to the Guise family and a vocal opponent of Protestant reform. She organized religious propaganda, influenced Catholic nobles, and resisted the policies of King Henry IV. Her role was as much political as spiritual, rooted in the ultra-Catholic aristocracy. Portraits depict her in rich, somber dress with a reserved, pious expression. She is remembered as a symbol of noble resistance during religious turmoil.